Elvira Meets Vincent Price, Issue 2, published by Dynamite Entertainment. This comic was crazy, kooky, mysterious, and spooky, with moments of very dark humor. Cult horror host Elvira, the successor of Vampira and Morticia Addams, appears as a fictionalized version of herself. And by this I mean Cassandra Peterson as Elvira appears as a fictional version of herself in all of her glory. Sassy with a southern girl accent. Busting with her humongous ratings. And she helps the ghost of the late Vincent Price save the world from a cursed movie titled Rise of the Ram. Basically, Elvira and Vincent Price fight against a curse similar to the one from The Ring, but with the Egyptian god Amon-Ra instead of the creepy Japanese ghost girl. Vincent Price's ghost realized that he had been used by a cult trying to summon the Egyptian god Amon-Ra in order to enslave humanity and possibly destroy the world. Basically using the film as a cover-up to actually perform a real summoning ritual. Basically using the film as a cover-up to perform a real summoning Excuse me. Basically using the film as a real cover-up to perform a very real summoning ritual. Yep, the ancient scrolls were not movie props. They were the real deal. Yikes. Fortunately, the movie went unreleased in the 1970s. So the apocalypse was averted. The cult now wants to try again in 2021, using a streaming video series on Netflix to enslave millions of viewers with the incantations of Amon-Ra. So the stakes are pretty high. This leads Elvira and the ghost of Vincent Price to the home of the female lead of the movie, named Claudia, who was also cursed by reading the real incantations on set back in the 1970s. It first seems like Elvira is going to become the damsel in distress, but she pulls a Batman stunt and shows her detective ingenuity in a very compelling way. It was very much in character, reminding me of Elvira's cleverness in the 1988 film Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The plot is interesting, more complex than I anticipated. Elvira and the ghost of Vincent Price have very good chemistry. The jokes do land, especially in one scene that really made me laugh, where Elvira broke the fourth wall and acknowledged she was in a comic book. She's more funny than Deadpool, in my opinion. Elvira does sound like her snarky and sassy live-action counterpart, and she's great. Kudos to writer David Avallone for his very spot-on characterization, and kudos to artist Juan Samu for his solid artwork, bringing these two pop culture icons to life. I had fun. The plot was a bit convoluted. I had to read it twice, but it was a blast. So, final verdict? Munch it! See you next time. Au revoir.